Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到本期的领航 Talk。我们本次来到了基督城的 UCIC， 然后这位是我们的 UCIC 的 Director。
Hi, my name is Ian McDonald, and I'm the Director of Recruitment and Admissions here at UC International College.
As I know, we already have the pre-master. Yeah, because we just talk about the pre-foundation. It's about for the bachelor, but for the master, we have the pre-master.
Pre-master program. We're very excited.
Yeah.
For the first time, we're teaching in October coming up. We're teaching pre-masters. We have two programs designed for students with different backgrounds.
Yeah.
One program is a 4-month, 1-semester program, and that's designed for students who have a bachelor's degree, but who, for whatever reasons, haven't quite met the entry requirements for direct entry into the university. And those students will do 4 months or 1 semester of study here at the college at UCIC. And they will do, much like our undergraduate students, they will focus on building the skills and the knowledge necessary to be able to transition successfully into a New Zealand university environment and a New Zealand university taught master's program.
Does it study any special knowledge?
So they have a course in English language and communication skills.
Yeah, of course.
They have a course in cultural skills and bicultural skills. In New Zealand, the Maori culture is very important. And so we will introduce students to a little bit of New Zealand's experience with biculturalism, which is good. They'll do a course in sort of statistical analysis, basic data analysis, and they'll do a course in sort of critical thinking and sort of the philosophy or understanding of knowledge to help students prepare to be active learners and to be active in the classroom, to ask questions, to think critically, which is for a lot of students quite a foreign sort of, different to their background.
Yeah, it sounds like it's not just teach them how to complete the homework or the assessments, but we talk about the critical thinking and how to use the data.
Yeah,
science.
data analysis a little bit. I mean, it is important that students understand when they're asked to perform a particular task on an assignment, that they have a bit of practice doing that. And so it's all of that. But then it's also, they'll have 4 months on campus in a supportive environment, becoming adjusted to life in New Zealand here in Christchurch. I think it's an exciting program. So that's the 1 semester is for bachelor degree holders who need some help to transition. The 2-semester program is for students who have done an advanced diploma or an associate degree. They haven't completed a bachelor's degree, but they're still, academically minded, and they're still focused on getting a master's degree. So it's a great program, for instance, in China for students who have not gone through the university degree structure, but are doing
just have the diploma degrees.
Diploma.
Yeah.
So those students will do the same first semester with us here at the college, and then they'll do another semester of coursework at the university, and that coursework will be at the advanced undergraduate level, and it'll be in the area of their prior study, or in the area of the master's program that they're going to move into.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be a really good program in the sense that we'll work very closely with the university. The students will come to us, and there'll be a cohort. They'll find friends from across the university, but they'll feel comfortable with these people. Hopefully, we'll work hard to build friendships. But then also we will support the students when they're doing that undergraduate coursework at the university as well. So both us and the university, but also keeping that momentum as they pathway and develop.
Yeah.
The master's programs that they can move into depend on which of the two programs they go into to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the master's programs that we teach at the university are what I'll call continuation masters, so they will continue to build on the undergraduate study.
Yeah.
A master's in civil engineering, for instance, requires the student to have completed an undergraduate degree in civil engineering. Some of the programs are conversion masters. They allow students to have completed prior study in any field,
Mm-hmm.
but to build knowledge and capability in a new field. And the business programs, the Master of Applied Data Science, are examples of that. So, you know, lots of options, lots of choices for students. 2 intakes, an October intake that gets them into their master's study within 4 to 8 months, or a February intake,
Mm-hmm.
which allows students to progress either in 4 months, starting in July, or in the following February.
Yeah, may I ask a question about this program? Like, just in my memory, the foundation program, the bachelor, and you studied in the UC campus,
Mm-hmm.
and the same lecture, maybe the same teacher. Yeah, but for the pre-master, we study here. So how to make sure if I complete this program, I can enter to the
university.
Yeah.
The 1 semester pre-masters for
Mm-hmm.
students who are on that pathway,
Yeah.
all they will need to do is to complete that semester,
Yeah.
and then they will be able to progress into the master's program that they have. We will issue them 2 offers. One is for the pre-masters, and the other one is a follow-on or conditional
Yeah,
offer
like
for the
the
master's.
package combo.
And the condition to get into that master's program will simply be to complete that first semester of study with us. Entry into the pre-masters has a slightly lower English language requirement,
Yeah.
but there's no further language testing required.
Mm-hmm.
Academically, you know, you have to pass the courses and that we teach, and that's it. For the 2-semester program, again, you will have an offer for the pre-masters and then a follow-on offer for the masters. And the requirements to progress into that master's program
Mm-hmm.
will be only around the GPA that the students earn in the pre-masters. So if the Masters of Applied Data Science has a B average requirement
Yeah.
for a GPA, then if you get a B average in the pre-masters, automatic guaranteed entry. Okay, so that's the way. So it's a you know, if you come and you perform well, you're in, and it's nice that you don't have to demonstrate English language capability again, or anything like that. There's no uncertainty in the offer that you'll get.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. That's where we make sure the students, if they just match the requirements, they will be automatic to
Automatic entry if you
Yeah.
And the requirements are very clear and very
because
straightforward.
some students just are wondering or confusing if they just complete this, they will be gap 1 year or 1 semester.
Yes, programs that I'm aware of elsewhere will have you know, limited entry, limited numbers of students that can progress into the masters.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's difficult to guarantee entry in that situation. Not the case for ours.
Mm-hmm.
Complete our programs, perhaps with a required GPA, but complete our programs and you will get into the masters that you've got your offer for.
And the last part, it's like why the international student choose the UCIC for the first step in the Christchurch or the New Zealand? Yeah.
So I guess there's 2 parts to that, right? Why us at UCIC, but also why in New Zealand and why in Christchurch?
Of course.
So let me start with that part. I mean, New Zealand, I moved to New Zealand 25 years ago from Canada, which is a beautiful country. It's a great place. But New Zealand is a wonderful country. It's a friendly place. The people here are very welcoming. They're very friendly. It's a safe place. It's particularly a safe place for kids, for university students to have that experience of living away from home. It's kind of it's an easy step in some ways. It's a beautiful country. If you're at all interested in outdoor activities, blue sky and green grass and clean air and no traffic and all of those things that I don't know we take for granted but are pretty special. Christchurch itself, the city that we're located in, is the country's second largest city. Mm-hmm. It's an international port. We have an airport that has direct flights into Asia daily, into China, into Southeast Asia, and also into the Middle East. And so it's an easy city to get into. It's an easy city to live in, and that everything's maybe 20 minutes away, right? You can get around quite easily, which is nice. And it's a young, vibrant city that's quite innovative, quite entrepreneurial. It's got a lot of job opportunities for students, both as students in terms of internships and work-based courses, but also after they graduate, making use of the post-study work rights that they'll get.
Yeah.
It's the number one sort of choice of New Zealand kids for university study. And I think that says a lot. So kids who are living elsewhere in New Zealand are flocking to Christchurch now because of the city and the way it's sort of set up for kids. So why UCIC? Because of the way we support our students, because of the way that we prepare our students to be successful, because our students have access to the full range of the resources that are available to the university students. Really because our students are university students from day one, but they get that extra support. And because we've been doing it for quite a long time now, and we really know what struggles students tend to experience. And how to help them to overcome this.
And what they need, what the international students need, and what they want, and what the university wants. I have the interview before and talk with a professor in the university, and I just ask her the questions about what the company wants and what the university can give them. Can they give them the students, what the skills can give them to prepare join the company? And like in our college, it's like what the university wants, what they want the students can have some skills or some basic skills for their students' life, and you can give them that. You can teach them that. So
excellent.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely.